What if the biggest company in the world, one that seems unstoppable, suddenly disappeared? It may sound impossible, but history shows it happens more often than we think. Some corporations once ruled entire industries until technology changed and competitors moved faster. So how do giants fall? Let's dive into 10 companies that once ruled the world, then vanished. Number 10. Blockbuster. In the late 1990s, a Friday night often meant one thing: walking through the bright aisles of Blockbuster searching for the perfect movie. At its peak, the company operated more than 9,000 stores and employed over 84,000 people, completely dominating the home video rental industry. But while Blockbuster focused on physical stores and late fees, a small startup called Netflix was betting on the future of online streaming. Blockbuster even had the chance to partner with Netflix, but turned it down. By 2010, the once unstoppable giant filed for bankruptcy. Today, only one Blockbuster store remains in Bend, Oregon, serving more as a nostalgic reminder of a fallen empire. Number 9. PanAmerican World Airways. For decades, Pan Am wasn't just an airline, it was aviation royalty. Founded in 1927, the airline played a crucial role in developing international air travel. Pan Am introduced innovations such as long-distance global routes and luxury international flights that helped make global travel accessible to ordinary passengers. At one point, flying overseas almost always meant flying with Pan Am. The airline symbolized glamour and prestige. Its blue globe logo became one of the most recognizable aviation brands in the world. However, the airline industry began changing dramatically during the 1970s and 1980s. Rising fuel prices, intense competition, and economic recessions began hurting major airlines. Pan Am also sold several profitable assets and routes to stay financially afloat, weakening its long-term stability. By the early 1990s, the company could no longer survive financially. In 1991, Pan Am shut down operations completely. A company that once defined international travel had disappeared from the skies. Number 8. Eastman Kodak. For most of the 20th century, Kodak dominated photography. The company revolutionized consumer photography and controlled the global film market for decades. Its influence was so strong that the phrase Kodak moment became a universal expression for capturing special memories. Millions of families relied on Kodak film to record vacations, birthdays, and major life events. Ironically, Kodak engineers actually invented the first digital camera in 1975. But executives feared that digital photography would destroy the company's profitable film business. Instead of aggressively investing in digital technology, Kodak moved slowly, while competitors pushed forward with digital cameras. As consumer behavior rapidly shifted toward digital photography, Kodak's film business collapsed. The company lost market share, laid off thousands of workers, and eventually filed for bankruptcy protection in 2012. One of the companies that helped invent modern photography was ultimately overtaken by the future it helped create. Number 7. Polaroid Corporation. Polaroid once felt like magic. With a Polaroid camera, you could take a photograph and watch the image develop in your hands within minutes. For decades, this technology fascinated consumers and made Polaroid one of the most innovative photography companies in the world. At its peak, the company employed roughly 21,000 people and generated billions in revenue. Its instant cameras became cultural icons and were used by both everyday consumers and famous artists. However, the digital revolution transformed photography. When digital cameras and smartphones allowed people to instantly view and share photos without film, demand for instant film dropped dramatically. Polaroid struggled to adapt to the digital world and filed for bankruptcy in 2001. Although the brand name still exists today through licensing and newer instant camera products, the original company that pioneered instant photography disappeared. Number 6. Nokia. Before smartphones reshaped the industry, Nokia dominated the global mobile phone market. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, Nokia was the largest phone manufacturer in the world. The company controlled more than 30% of the global mobile phone market and played a huge role in Finland's economy. Devices like the Nokia 1100 became some of the best-selling consumer electronics products ever made. But the smartphone era arrived quickly. When Apple introduced the iPhone in 2007, the mobile industry began shifting toward touchscreen devices, mobile apps, and advanced operating systems. Nokia struggled to adapt quickly to this new ecosystem. The company's software platform lagged behind competitors, and its response to the smartphone revolution came too slowly. In 2013, Nokia sold its mobile phone division to Microsoft. While Nokia still exists today as a telecommunications technology company, its once dominant position in the mobile phone market vanished. Number 5. Circuit City. Before online shopping changed the retail landscape, Circuit City was one of the largest electronics retailers in North America. The company sold televisions, stereos, computers, gaming consoles, and other consumer electronics. For years, it competed directly with major rivals like Best Buy. At its peak, Circuit City operated hundreds of stores and generated billions in annual revenue. However, strategic decisions began damaging the company's reputation. In an attempt to cut costs, the company laid off thousands of experienced sales employees, replacing them with lower-paid workers. This hurt customer service and weakened consumer trust. Meanwhile, online retailers, especially Amazon, were rapidly transforming how people purchased electronics. By 2008, Circuit City filed for bankruptcy and shut down its retail stores. A company that once dominated electronics retail disappeared almost entirely from the market. Number 4. Compaq. During the early 1990s, Compaq became one of the most powerful computer manufacturers in the world. The company produced IBM-compatible personal computers and helped drive the rapid growth of the global PC market. Businesses and households around the world relied on Compaq machines. For a period of time, Compaq even became the largest personal computer manufacturer globally. But competition intensified. Companies like Dell introduced new direct-to-consumer sales models and more efficient manufacturing processes that reduced costs and increased customization. Compaq also made several expensive acquisitions that strained the company financially. In 2002, Compaq was acquired by Hewlett-Packard. Over time, the brand faded from the marketplace, leaving only a historical legacy in the development of the personal computer industry. Number 3. Tower Records. For music fans in the 1990s, visiting a Tower Records store was an experience. The chain operated massive music stores filled with CDs, vinyl records, posters, and pop culture merchandise. Customers could spend hours browsing through shelves discovering new music. Tower Records became one of the most recognizable music retail brands in the world, and many artists even held promotional events in its stores. But technology once again changed the industry. The arrival of MP3 downloads and digital music services dramatically reduced the need for physical music stores. Later, streaming platforms transformed the industry even further. As digital music consumption grew, Tower Records' business model collapsed. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2006 and closed its stores worldwide. Number 2. Enron. Not every corporate collapse happens because of technology. Sometimes the cause is corruption. In the late 1990s, Enron was considered one of the most innovative and successful companies in the United States. The energy trading giant ranked among the largest corporations in America and was admired by investors and analysts. However, behind the scenes, executives were hiding massive amounts of debt through complex accounting structures and fraudulent financial reporting. When these practices were exposed in 2001, Enron's financial position collapsed almost instantly. The company filed for bankruptcy in what became one of the largest corporate scandals in history. Thousands of employees lost their jobs and retirement savings, The scandal also led to major regulatory reforms in corporate accounting and financial reporting. Number 1. Yahoo. In the early days of the internet, Yahoo was everywhere. It provided search, email, news, finance, chat services, and a massive web directory that helped millions of people navigate the early internet. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, Yahoo was one of the most visited websites in the world and served as the primary gateway to the internet for millions of users. But competition soon appeared. While Yahoo focused on becoming a broad web portal filled with content and services, Google focused on building a faster and more accurate search engine. That strategic difference proved crucial. Google quickly became the dominant search platform, capturing the online advertising market and redefining internet search. Yahoo gradually lost market share and struggled to compete with newer technology companies. In 2017, Yahoo's core internet business was sold to Verizon. A company that once defined the internet had faded into the background of tech history. And those were 10 companies that once ruled entire industries until the world changed faster than they could adapt. Their stories remind us that even giants can fall.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe.
And tell us in the comments, which company's fall surprised you the most?